Guys, I have Hansi Flick's playbook for the game against Betis, and I am going to go over everything and how Barcelona will absolutely attack Real Betis. And hey, this is a very important game. Very sneaky Betis. They're undefeated. The last time they lost a game was February 8th. And that game was against Celta de Vigo. And I'm going to tell you why Barcelona will not allowed Betis to beat them in this game, and how Barcelona has the exact formula to beat a team like Betis. Before that, we're going to get into some of the ins and outs of the game. So, for example, Isco is not going to be playing in this game. We are going to be talking about, is Lamine Yamal going to be rested? Is Pedri going to be rested? And a few other things that I want to get to. Before, I want to show you a kind of a new setting for some of the previews that I want to be doing. So please let me know if you actually like this or not, because this is another trial that we're doing. And the very first keys of the game is going to be Real Betis. Okay, we are going to focus solely on them. So as we can see, they are very strong at counter attacks. That's a little bit a recipe for disaster for Barcelona, because a team that is good on the counter is really dangerous against our high line, even though we have been playing extremely well. One of the things that Betis does well, and also Atletico Madrid that we just played, they are very good at counter attacks. Barcelona was able to neutralize their counters, and I do have a lot of faith that Hansi Flick will draw a game plan that will stop these counter attacks. They are good at coming back from losing position, so they're very good at setting themselves, and they're very comfortable even if they're losing. The last game against Sevilla, they started losing 1-0, and they ended up winning that game 2-1. So they're a team that finds a lot of comfort, sort of like Real Madrid, so to speak. Real Madrid thrives being down, and at times it seems like they play even better coming from behind, and they are also good at creating scoring chances. So this is a team that is going to come out and try to win this game, guys. This is not a team that's going to play us with extremely low block. This is a team that is going to come out with their wingers, with their Anthonys, with their Iscos. Even though I know Isco is a big deal for this game, they're gonna need every single ounce of him, and they're not going to be able to have him for this game. That is a huge low blow for Betis. They're very good at defending set pieces. It doesn't really matter for Barcelona, because Barcelona doesn't really attack with set pieces. Sometimes they do, but it's not a really what's the cornerstone for Barcelona in how they like to come out and attack. Stealing the ball from the opposition, that is not going to matter. Stealing the ball from the opposition, because Pedri and Frankie de Jong is not going to happen. They will have their chances. They will have their times where they can create and do something, but for the most part, Barcelona is going to be dictating this game, and it's not going to matter to have a strength stealing the ball from the opposition. Now, protecting a lead, they are not. They're pretty weak. They're not good at defending. They're not good on their feet. They're not good at protecting the lead. So that's one of the issues, and that's kind of why they are where they are. But they're not in a terrible spot. They're in a pretty good spot, actually. So they have, like I said, they have been winning, and they're not lost a game. Pellegrini has this team playing extremely well. They're defending against attacks down the wing. So this is going to be a major issue. Please remember this before, when I show you some of the videos, some of the pictures that I want to show you, and some of the goals that they are conceding is going to be a recipe for disaster, and it's going to be a perfect storm. Barcelona is going to come out on Betis like a perfect storm, because they're going to have Rafinha on the left and Lamine Yamal on the right, and they struggle, guys. You guys are about to see it in just a moment. Defending against through balls, and we know what Ferran Torres, we know what Lewandowski can do with those passes and those transition plays and those give and goes that he does with Lamine Yamal does with Conde, when Pedri can find Rafinha, and with the through ball and those diagonal passes. They struggle big time with these kinds of play, guys. So that's another wrinkle to talk about as far as as far as the game. So now let's switch to Barcelona. I want to focus on the bad things that we do first, and we are bad at stopping opponents from creating chances. And when you put that with Betis, who is good at creating chances, this is a dangerous game. And one of the reasons why I'm so confident in this game is because we are at home. If we were away, this would scream upset for me, just because of how good they are, but the fact that they don't have Isco. Let's say they had Isco and they were at home, Betis would be upset alert for me, to be quite honest with you. But because it's at home, no Isco, I am very confident that Barcelona will come out on top of this game. Aerial duels, Barcelona struggles with that, but that's one of the issues that Araujo fixes, and I showed that in one of the videos in my last video. So go look it up if you want to expand on studying Barcelona. So we're good at finishing chances. We're good at counter attacks. We're good at attacking set pieces. As I was saying, Betis is good at defending set pieces, so I don't expect a lot of goals on set pieces in this game. Attacking down the wing, so we're good at attacking down the wings. Betis is bad at stopping the wing. These are the kind of things that we need to be looking at when we're seeing this matchup between Barcelona and Betis. Is what are their strengths and weaknesses? Creating long shot opportunities. Barcelona is good in every single angle of the game, except for stopping the opponents from creating chances. We're good at defending set pieces, creating scoring chances, shooting, directness, everything. As we can see, Barcelona, it just takes from Real Betis. So now, Barcelona has not lost a game since the nightmare before Christmas. I called this game Nightmare Before Christmas because we played better than Atletico Madrid, and they scored 2 goals on us in the last 5 minutes of the game, guys. That was crazy, man. Besides that game, we have not lost a game since Leganés, which is actually December 12th. No, actually December the 16th, I believe. So that is insane, the kind of run that Barcelona is in right now. So now, if we take a look at Betis, they had, like I said, they have not lost a game since February 8th. That is insane as well. So February 8th, they lost to Celta de Vigo, and that's literally the last time they lost. So that's a very impressive for Pellegrini. They have games. They beat Real Madrid, guys. So that's nothing to sneeze. They beat Getafe, who is not an easy game. They also beat Leganés and beat Betis. So these teams are not easy peasy. So that's really impressive. So guys, long balls are going to be an issue for Betis, and as we're about to see how he is going to take a big shot at a long ball shot here. So if Koundé or Kubarsi, this is a perfect game to be looking for Lewandowski. To be quite honest with you, if Lewandowski wasn't fighting for the Pichichi, I love my chances taking Ferran Torres in this game, just because he can run and make these defenders struggle a lot. And as we can see, this is going to be a long pass that they're going to exploit, and he's going to hold the ball. He's not going to panic and shoot. And what he's going to do, he is going to find a teammate down as a diagonal pass who is going to accelerate and is going to take the spacing that the defense is giving him, and is going to take a shot and is going to score, guys. So very, very easy down the wings. This Real Betis can be really exploited. They really struggle on these passes down the wings time and time again. And now they're bad at defending the wings, but they are good attacking on the wings. And it's going to show on the same game against Sevilla how they're so good at finding these through balls. The through balls are a major problem. And as soon as they have a chance, sort of like Atletico Madrid, they are going to attack you with every single single thing that they have at their disposal. They're going to have Cardoso coming from behind. You don't see him right now, but you're about to see him right here, number 4, and he's going to take a shot at this nice diagonal pass. Nice diagonal pass right here, and he's going to pretty much score this goal. So that is how they are good at. They're good at finding through balls. They're good at creating chances. They're good at these diagonal passes and having their midfield come in and kind of get these rebounds, get these passes, get these shots on goal. They are going to shoot a lot. Even the game before we played Betis when we play at Betis, where we struggle, it's because they are going to be creating. They're going to be creating a lot of chances, and that's just how they're going to play you. So another thing that they are good at is like they are going to create something out of nowhere. So as you can see, Sevilla is on a 3-5-2 here. So what they're going to Betis is going to do is they're going to use Isco, and they love using quick passes. So what 36 is going to do, he's going to find Isco. Isco is going to make a through ball because that's what they're good at. They're so good at these through balls. It's insane. So it's literally Isco doesn't even hold the ball. It's just literally one touch. And you see, he's already like, how did we get from here all the way down to 1-on-1? And it's just connecting and 1-2, 1-2, and before you know it, it's a head-to-head matchup between the forward and the goalkeeper, and he finds the back of the net. That's very easy, and it's impressive how they created this chance to just be honest with you. So one thing that I want to show, it's that I thought was really impressive, is that Betis. Most people will think they're just going to look for Cardoso, or look for kind of like this uh, taller players, and everybody is, if you're not on point, you're basically leaving all these guys wide open, and they are going to be really smart and exploited. So what are they gonna do? So they are going to send the ball, instead of sending it to the box, they're going to go outside the box and find Anthony. Anthony is a very clinical player. He's a very, very good, very, very good on the ball, and he's going to take a shot. He's going to believe it. And look at that. What a save from the goalkeeper. If he does not make this incredible save, that is a golazo, my friend. That is a goal of the year. That was insane. But Anthony is a very good player. We need to be really, really careful not to ever leave him open. He can definitely score. He has all the makings of a superstar. So he's kind of reviving his career at Betis. This is the only reason why he's playing there right now. So this is the last game that they play. Betis is going to struggle a lot with the wings. So what I see, in my opinion, what I see here is I see a Lamine Yamal attacking all this area. And another reason why I believe that Barcelona will win this game is because they're not a very good team at defending the wings. You can see how easily they can make it. They can make these triangle passes, and Betis is just literally standing around. And if you can find these through balls against Betis, you can score on them very fairly easily. You can see what they're gonna do is this is just a nice design play, which is like a 1, 2, 3, and then basically a tap in. So beautiful play design, but the Barcelona can be patient, which they were not against Atletico Madrid. If I'm Hansi Flick, I just need to tell my team to be patient, to make the right play, to make the last pass, and it's gonna be an easy score. We could have scored 3 goals against Atletico Madrid, and Just stands the reason why we suffer at the end of the game, because we really shouldn't have suffered that game. And last but not least, guys, I'm gonna leave you guys with this. Another problem for Betis, down the wings again. All the spacing, as we can see, he's finding him in stride, and what he's going to do, he's going to take this guy one on one, and he's going to beat him, and it's going to be an easy top in, because he beats his man. He beats his man right here down the wing, and number 9 is just going to accelerate and find this easy BC tap in. I see Lewandowski making that every day of the week. So now I am gonna get to my prediction. Before I get to my prediction, let me take a look real quick. I just want to see where Betis. So Betis is number 6 with where they won the last 5 games, guys, in La Liga. Barcelona has won the last 7 games and can be that would be 8 games. And number 6 spot is very, very, very good team, very good team. Just below Villarreal. So like I said, they beat a lot of good teams. They beat Real Madrid. They beat Leganés. They have been very, very, very good teams. Sevilla, and now it's Barcelona. But we get them at home. In my prediction, Barcelona wins this game comfortably, 3-1. And I don't think Barcelona will be resting a lot of players. I do expect maybe Kubarsi not to play this game, just depending of his injury or now or how he is. I think it's gonna be Chesney, it's gonna be Balde, it's gonna be Kunde. If Kunde plays, it's gonna be his 100th consecutive game. If there's a player that earns his paycheck more than Kunde, let me know down in the comments. I'm just dying to hear from it. So I think Eric and either Cubarcio Martinez will start. I do think Pedri will start, even though I would rest him. I don't think Hansi Flick will. I think it would be Pedri, Frankie de Jong. I think it'd be Lamine Yamal. Another player that I would rest, but I don't think is going to rest. Rafinha and then Lewandowski, and I do think it's gonna be Fermin Lopez at the 10. Let me know down in the comments, what are your thoughts? Do you think we're gonna win comfortably? Let me know your predictions. And hey, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking my videos. And I thank you for sticking all the way to the end. I do think Barcelona will beat this game. It's not going to be easy. Pellegrini has Betis playing outstanding football, but Hansi Flick is just a notch, just a top notch, just better than anyone out there right now. And I think game planning wise and statistically and the strategy that Hansi Flick can do for this game, I'm just so confident that Barcelona will come out and win this game. Comment treble, because we are coming for the treble. And games like this one, winning a game, difficult game like this in La Liga, when it's not, everybody thinks it's not an important game, those are the games that win you leagues.